Now would be a very good time to leave.
Hello. We want to take a look at Fallout 2287 Gas Masks of the Wasteland. Now, I warn you, this is a big mod, 459.07. Now, it says required mods HUD framework. That is a little mod, which I have here. And I have not used it much, but I do have it. Now, they say at the top required mod, but I'm not sure that it's a super hard requirement. But if you scroll down and read through the description, which I always advise you do, there's going to be a point where it tells you, sorry, where it says if you would like to have the HUD element, this is required. So you might be able to use this without the HUD element, but I think that would be probably confusing and weird, and I don't know how that would work for you. And I'm not going to try it without it. I want to get the full effect. I want to get the whole vibe from this mod. Okay. Now this mod is by Divine122, and it is 459 megabytes. So it is a pretty big mod. Basically, it gives you kind of, I'm going to give you the gist, okay? Here, the premise. It gives you kind of a Metro gas mask and gas mask filter play element, game play element, where you're required to wear a gas mask when you're outside, and you will need filters for your gas mask. And it is what's the right word? Do they even use the right word I'm trying to think of? No. Anyway, it becomes a resource that you have to manage as your filters. Okay. Now, whether or not you would like this, I don't know. But for survival, if you like to play a more survival style, you may really enjoy this. I want to try it out just for fun and see what it's like. I'm not sure that I would play this all the time because I don't know, because I really am more of a relaxed, easygoing type of play style where I want to get in and just play and have some fun. However, this has its own appeal, and in my other game, in Harry's playthrough, we are using Calamity Weathers, which is more of a Metro weather mod, kind of gives you more of that Metro look and feel. This would probably fit in with that. I don't have room for it in that load order, but nonetheless, this would kind of go with that if you're looking for that style of game, So we're going to go into the game and try this out and see what it looks like. Notice, like I said, it's basically 460 megabytes. It's really big. Now, I put it and HUD framework up high in my load order because to me, these are major changes anytime you're changing your HUD. And then this is a big change. It's a big mod. So I put it up high in my load order in case you're wondering. We're going to try this out, test it out. This is my first time going in and trying it, so I'm just bringing you along with me, and hopefully everything will go okay. If not, then we'll just have to deal with it, all right? Okay, I will see you in the game in a minute. All right, so when you first load up this mod and load up your game, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get to choose your own setting. Now, look at the survival. Radiation is always. Filter duration is 10 minutes. Medium radiation is only during precipitation weathers. Again, duration 10 minutes. Easy radiation only during radioactive weather. Filter duration 10 minutes. Now, immersion radiation is none. Player gas mask. Damage is disabled. NPC gas mask is disabled. Okay, so, all right, that's interesting. Custom is choose your own settings. I'm not sure what that's going to be like. Let's at least take a look at custom. Okay, so here is custom. Normal, radiation always on. Oh, and then precipitation only. So only during rain, snow, dust, or rad storm. Radioactive only, so only during rad storms, dust storms, and then no radiation. So your custom really sounds a lot like your presets, does it not? I'm going to go normal. What's our gas mask? Okay, I'm going to give myself a longer gas mask filter duration, okay? Okay, yes. Heavy mode, extremely frequent heavy dust storms, light mode. Dust storms? I don't know. Let's try heavy mode. When shot in the head, can have their gas mask break, exposing. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, we'll go with that. Blood, dust, dirt, frost, and rain can accumulate on the gas mask overlay depending on environmental conditions. Okay, now this makes it sound like this is going to inhibit your view, but let's take a look at it. Okay, so don't forget that you can start off the game. You can go to Red Rocket or the Vault, and you can get some additional supplies. Okay, and there are many options in the holotape, so we'll have the holotape. New filters can be crafted from old dirty ones at the chem station. Bandanas reduce radiation exposure. Okay, settlement filtration systems can be constructed and upgraded. Some traders sell filters. And of course, universal gas masks are available for crafting. Okay. All right. Now John has no clothes on. This is incidental due to some other stuff I've been doing in his shows. So don't get too worried about it. We'll give him his clothes here in a minute as soon as I find them again. I thought I had him wearing... Yeah, here we go. We're going to give him the gas mask. See how he looks now. There we go. Now he's got his gas mask on, right? Okay. Now, filter. Where is the filter? Okay, here's filters. Okay, repair kit. Gas mask wipe. Filter replace. I don't understand what this is and what that in regards to what that is, but we'll see. Okay, so now you notice Kate is not wearing one. Oh, look at that. I have. Do you see that? Do you see the HUD? We have the HUD. Warning safe. That's because we're inside. So perhaps we should take the gas mask off while we're inside. That would probably be the smart move. And I'm being a doofus. Hold on a second. Maybe I'll put it there so that we can take it off and on as needed. Oh, he's not unequipping it. There. How's that? Okay, there he unequipped it finally. So you can't unequip it from the hot key. Can you equip it from the hot key? Yes, you can. Well, why can't I unequip it from that? Well, you just can't. And it takes a second for him to do that. So just be aware of that. I came in here and killed these guys. I forget what we were doing. We were doing a different show with John. And Kate is not moving. Why is Kate not moving? Hello, Kate.
Hey.
Oh.
Come on.
I told her to stay there.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
All right, so let's get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that go flying? Let's get out of here. Kate, let me by. And we will go and try some things out. I wanted to show you that basic stuff there. And when we get outside, we'll see what else happens, okay? All right. Okay, so now we're outside. We get the warning. It's radioactive. Are we taking damage, though? I'm not sure. But let's put the gas mask on.
I think we're the first people to set foot here in quite a while.
He's not doing well. I wonder if it's because I didn't put a gas filter in. Let's hit one of these filters. Okay. Alright, so he's doing better. Now Kate is not having any trouble. Now notice this mod affects your weather. I don't even know if you need a weather mod with this mod. This mod definitely affects your weather. Oh, sorry, wrong button. So I'm not even sure if you need a weather mod with this mod. Matter of fact, maybe I shouldn't have any weather mod with this on. See how that looks weird? Maybe it's supposed to look like that, but that could be. Now, Kate is not wearing a gas mask. Tell you what we're going to do, because we can. I'm going to travel up to Red Rocket. Have I been to Red Rocket? I may not have been there. No. Let's go to the cheat room. And I will do a cheat here.
Open fire! Open fire!
Alright, so we're in the cheat room, and I just told him to take the mask off. So there we go. We took the mask off. Oh. It's treating this like this is an outside area. Is he gonna die? Let's give this a minute. It's kind of funny. No, wait, no, he's fine. Okay, that was weird. That was very weird. But the mod was not made for the cheat room. I'm sure that was not, intended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a gas mask for Kate. There we go. I'll take those. Then I will make some filters. I'll just make enough filters that I don't have to worry about it. So we know me, I'm like too lazy to be bothered with all this stuff. Okay. Kate.
Hey.
Sure.
Now let's, I just want to make sure this works for our followers, okay? So bear with me here for a moment. We're going to give her a gas mask. I am also going to give her some filters, though I don't know if she'll really use them. But humor me. Let's give her a few. Now. Tell her to equip that.
For sure. Just keep your shirt on.
So she has it on. I do not have it on. I do have plenty of filters, though. Okay, I'm going to put it on. Alright. Oh, where did she go? Oh, there she is. Why am I... Okay, they mess with your vision a little more than is necessary. But there she is. So we should be in good shape to travel around and look at things. Now, I don't like using this in the cheat room. I'm just going to be honest. So I'm going to take it off. Now, we're going to look here on the crafting station. He's still breathing like he's wearing it.
That doesn't look half bad.
So let's see where the gas masks are. Okay, so here you go. You can make you a holotape if you don't have it. Okay, this is... You can make gas masks, dirty filters. You can make gas masks, repair kits. Oh, you can do different gas masks. Like there's this one that you're given, but you could make that one instead. And I'm not sure if I understand the hats idea. Maybe it looks better with hats. Let's make one of those, and we'll try it out on John here, and we'll see what we think of it. Oh, they give you some different... That's not a bad option there. Let's try those on, see what we think of them. In addition to the base requirements to craft filters, there are 3 perks that increase your filter crafting efficiency. Okay. Filter crafting novice, etc., etc. Okay. Where's the girl at? All right, well, let's try one of these on first. Okay, hold on. We're going to take a look. Okay, so this is John, no mask, right? Now, this is the mask we were given. Oh, dude. Okay, so there's the mask you're given. Now, I just made that mask. Let's try that on. Okay, well, that's different. I don't know if that's really a lot better, but it's different. Then there was another mask here. Let me find it. This. And that's better because you can see his face a little bit. If you prefer that. Now, I'm not sure. That has no HUD. Interesting. Is that the idea, that it not have a HUD? This one gives you a HUD. Hold on. No HUD with that one. Interesting. So how do I know? How do I know when that filter is wore out? This one I think still gives you the HUD. Yeah, it does. Oh wait. Maybe not. It does not. I do not see the HUD. Oh, so maybe those do not give you. Maybe only this one gives you the HUD. Yep. It looks that way. Okay. Well, we'll stick with this for now. Alright, so that's interesting that I can't change masks because I lose the HUD. Because I think you're going to need the HUD to keep a track of your filters. Is it because I didn't put a filter in it? Let's try it. Nope, can't tell any difference. Did not change the HUD. Well, I'm going to come back to this one. Because everything seems to work with this one. Did that really make it better? I don't know. But we will see. Alright, so now I did set my filter to last for 20 minutes. Now that may have been a mistake for us. But you can tell that you've got kind of a mask on in that you'll notice there's little droplets of like moisture gathering on the gas mask. And even when you go third person for a second, your view is a little obscured. But now you'll notice that, oh, okay, maybe this shouldn't be played third person. Look at that.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
Move along, citizen.
It could be that this should not be played third person. Look at that. That's the HUD effect. So yeah, this should probably be used first person. All right, well, that's okay. Let's go first person. Why is this so dirty? Why does it look like that? Oh, wow. Is that going to happen all the time? Okay, so there's some quirks. Okay, there's some quirks to this. I don't know. I don't understand why it would be that dirty all the time. Let's just hop out. Let's just go. Do I have some weapons here? That'll do. Let's just equip that. Let's go out and see what kind of trouble we can find. I'll be back in a minute. All right, we're outside. It gave us the beep and the radioactive warning. Now, I do have this gun. I am not afraid to use it. I missed. There we go. Did not miss that time. Let John shoot these guys down. Right in the face. So there is definitely... I'm just trying to see how this is going to work. So I'm testing some things out that I normally would not do necessarily. But I think we have to try these things out. And I notice, see the mess on the screen? I don't think that'll clear up if you don't wipe it away. That's a little annoying. I think that's a bit of unnecessity, in my opinion. But really, that was your whole... Okay. I think they should have thought that through a little more, because that doesn't make good sense. Let's go down to Red Rocket. Should be down this way in general. I don't know what I have marked on my map, and I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to head over towards Red Rocket and find the supplies there. Oh my goodness. Here, just close that for a minute. Okay, so this is Sanctuary over here. So Red Rocket should just be down the road. Shouldn't be that far. Yeah, there we go. There's the moon is out. Maybe all the weather will not be affected, but I think this mod does affect your weather. So just be aware of that. You saw the earlier weirdness. You may not want a weather mod if you're using this, since it does seem to have its own... Oh no, what's going on here? I thought I was being attacked. Okay. I have no idea. Yes, warning, radioactive. I think everything out here is radioactive, basically. But I did set this to the survival, to the normal, so that there would be more radiation. and more things you have to deal with. So I did that on purpose. Now let's see. Here is a set. You don't even have to make it. You can just come here and pick up this. And then in here, you can get these things. You can get some filters, some water, and a gas mask. Let's see what that gas mask looks like. Oh, no hat with that one. You can't wear your hat. It took my hat off. Well, that sucks. I want my hat and stuff. He had to change masks. Oh no, did it mess up my... Look at that, it messed up my HUD. Now he got the HUD with this. Okay, now the HUD's back. So there's some quirkiness to this, and they said that might be the case. So we shouldn't feel too surprised by any of this. I don't think it's anything unusual to realize that you're going to have some quirkiness. This is a big mod. It does a lot of stuff. Here we go with the weather again. It really makes me think I shouldn't have a weather mod. So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save here. I'm going to hop out. We're going to turn off the weather mod and do a reset. And we're going to come back in and look at this without a weather mod. Because I just have a feeling that this mod is doing its own weather anyway. Okay? Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Roger that.
Alright, just so you know, I am not running any weather mod. This is the weather that comes with this mod. Matter of fact, I'm not running a lot of extra mods. So what we're seeing here is from this mod. A smoking gun and a pocket full of caps. So we're just going to run around for a minute. Let me see what's on my map to do. Oh, we should go up to the vault. Yeah, we'll go up to the vault and we'll show you where the supplies are there since we showed you the supplies here at Red Rocket. Let's go up to the vault and look at those supplies. Come on, Kate. I think I was calling her Cat earlier, so pardon me for that, but sometimes I guess I lose my mind. That shouldn't be that surprising, honestly. So we're at 95% on our filter and we just crashed. That is so sad. Okay, well, all right, so we just had a crash. I'm pretty sure it's due to this mod, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look this up a little bit and see if there's something further we need to do, or we'll come back in and try it. But I'm not sure, okay? So anyway, pardon that, and I'll come back and we'll try to figure this out. All right, so I went out. Okay. Did you see that? Look at this. Oh, it came back on me. Okay, anyway, it's probably that. See, it's a third person. It really isn't supposed to be. It's supposed to be a first person mod. Okay, this mod has its quirks. One of its quirks, now that cleared the screen. I didn't even have to do anything. That cleared just the HUD for me. Oh, wait, it's coming back now. Anyway, what I was getting at is that this has some quirks, and we saw that crash, and I went and I tried to research it. Unfortunately, today, Bethesda has no comments on any mod. I don't know if they accidentally deleted all the comments for every mod, or what. I'm going to see if we can wipe that off. There we go. So I don't know why that is, but that is what is going on today, right now. Okay, so I went out to Nexus, and of course, the only thing they say there is, and this is normal, and normally if there's not good information on Bethesda, there's normally not good information on the Nexus either. All they say there is, oh, low in your load order. That just means they don't know what their problem is. So we're not going to know what the problem or conflict is, but we're going to go ahead and try to continue to go to the vault like we were doing. And if it crashes again, then we'll just call it here, okay? But we'll at least give it a whirl. You notice the weather is better right now. So maybe it had something to do with the weather, because the weather was really awful. It jerked right there when it gave me the radioactive warning. So it might have something to do with the water, the radiation level. It's hard to say. There's so many things that could have caused that crash that we just don't know. So we're going to head on up to the vault, though. And wow, the radiation storm is setting in, ain't it? That's okay. That's why I say I don't think you want to have a weather mod with this mod. Probably not. Now, maybe if you do, what is it? Is it True Storms or something? Maybe that would work for you. I don't know, but I'm of a mind seeing how this affects your weather, and some notes that they had on the Nexus about what modders should do so their weather mod would work. It makes me think that you probably should use a weather mod with this mod. Now, I'm not using a weather mod. I actually double checked to make sure, because at first I thought maybe I was, but I'm not. This is the effect they want you to have and see, and it is properly disturbing and, vision occluding, I guess, or whatever. Let's see if we can find, they said that at the vault entrance we would find some stuff. See if we can find anything here. I don't know if they mean down in the vault or out here somewhere. I'm looking for something like we had in Red Rocket, which would be like a case or a box. Is Kate wearing her thing? Yeah, she is. Okay, good. Okay. So I did not see anything here. I don't know if I should go down in the vault to find that or not. Hey, what let's do. Let's look at the settings, because there's supposed to be a settings. Now, because they call it settings in the brackets, I believe it's going to be all the way at the bottom of this list, which is a horrible thing. And this is really more Bethesda's fault than anyone else. I do intend to get a mod that helps me sort some of this stuff out, but I haven't done that yet. But in the future, I'm hoping to get at least some improvement on this. We're going to put this settings mask in here. Holotape in, I'm sorry. Anyway, so you can affect a lot of things in this mod, in this settings holotape. Okay, companion gas mask. Oh, okay, so you can turn that on and they'll equip it. Okay. The default is your companion will not do that. NPCs, what's the default? The default is NPCs will do it. We'll leave that on. I'm not going to mess with this. This would change things in a way that I don't want. But you can move things around and change things. So that's interesting. Gameplay menu. Okay, here you can set different things. That's interesting. Maybe how long your filters last. Oh, auto replace. automatically replaced when they have been nearly depleted. Okay, so you do have to manually replace one filter to get this started, but I'm going to turn that on. Why wouldn't I automatically do that? I mean, that makes sense, right? Filter duration. And here they give you, oh, you can add more time. So you can go beyond the 20-minute limit. I chose 20 minutes. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, what else have we got? Screen effects. Okay, so this should allow you to get rid of some of the screen effects if you don't like them. Let's see what this says. Thick ring around the edges of the screen. Provides a thick, okay. Blur overlay. And desaturate. Okay, I don't really like any of those. No glass overlay. Okay, that would probably get rid of all the raindrops and stuff. The visor, goggles. Okay, let's try this. Let's just see what we think. Okay. Okay, so now, right now there's no glass overlay. Do you see that? There's no moisture in my face. There won't be any, there shouldn't be anything to wipe. This is actually better for me because I don't like having the weirdness in my face when I'm trying to play. But depends on what you like, you know. If you prefer having that feel of like, yeah, I'm actually wearing a mask over my face, there's nothing wrong with that. That's very immersive, so I get it. All right, so let's go back into this. Let's see what other effects we can have. Okay, so let's turn the visor on. Give that a minute. Okay, now we're back to the visor where you have the little droplets. You see that? And you can tell that you have a mask over your face. That's the effect. Okay, so that's all right. We were there already, so let's just try a few of these out. Okay. So let's try goggles. Let's see what the difference is. I think I know what it's going to do, but let's wait and see. I might be wrong. I can't tell any difference. They're trying to alter your view. So I can't tell any. Well, actually, this might have more distortion than the other. Yeah, I think this has more distortion. Okay, all right, so it has more distortion, but it did not do what I thought. I thought it was going to give us, you know, kind of a two circular view thing, you know, like we're looking out of two glasses or something, but they didn't do that. Probably just as well. Most people probably would not have liked that. So that was, okay, let's try this. I don't know why we would do this. But let's try it. I don't know how that's going to work out. You can see the image space they're trying to apply when you go to third person. Okay, I'm not getting the idea of that. I mean, I see what it is, but I don't understand it. So, okay, let's move on. One eye? Does that matter? Let's try it. One eye? What? I just have one eye. I only have one eyeball. Someone has stolen the other eyeball. Oh. Oh, I see. That gives you kind of a heavy shadow and blur around the edges. Well, that seems more like you're wearing a gas mask, doesn't it? That would especially fit. Was it this gas mask that allows the face to be seen? Let's try this one on. Give ourselves a second. Okay. Yeah, see, it really fits that. Like, if you were going to wear that gas mask, now you can't wear a hat with it, unfortunately. We can try, but I think if I put my hat on, it's going to take it off. Oh, no, it left me with a hat. Good. You can see, this is a problem. This is not meant to be played in third person. You definitely want to use first person for this. Otherwise, you won't get the visual effects they're trying to give you, which is trying to give you the immersion. Now, this does work, though. It's not really my thing, but I get the idea, and it does work. And it does give you that immersive quality, okay? What else have we got here? Now, remember your filters, like you see my filters at 65%, it's going to wear out over time. And unless you turn on that auto refill feature, you're going to have to change it yourself. And you still, even if you turn that on, you're going to have to change the first one manually. So don't forget that. This mod is pretty cool, but now it has its quirks. So definitely be aware of that. That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it has its quirks, and I had to put it low in my load order, and I'll show you that when we get back out of here. I wanted to go through a few more of the settings. Was there anything else to see under this? We looked at, this was what we were looking at, right? Yeah, we did this. We did the one eye thing, so we're not going to do that anymore. Let's look at the environmental options. Okay. Okay, this is good. You could turn off the blood and dirt stuff so it doesn't build up on your thing. Toggle environmental mask effects. Okay, so that toggled it. I guess that toggled it off. So I could toggle these off. Like, I don't want dirt and dust. I don't mind rain and snow so much. I don't want that messing me up. Now, what's this? Oh, I don't know what I just did, because it's a toggle and it doesn't explain. What's the gear menu? Well, this is to give you options on these systems, like the condition system. And you can disable, so that your gas mask would never take damage, you could disable that. Which, I could see the benefit of that, because if you have to repair or carry around a lot of gas masks, that's going to be a pain. So I could see that being a little overmuch, depending on how this goes, and I haven't tried all this. What else is here, though? So we did, let's see, we did... Okay, low field, what is this? Blinking, no blinking. Oh, okay, you could have blinking or no blinking. I'm going to leave it alone right now. Oh, actually, maybe we should have it blink. I want the warning, don't I? Yeah, maybe we should. Hold on a second. Let's have it blinking. Let's make sure. Okay. Yeah, I want it to blink at me. Now, I don't know what I turned off a minute ago, so I may have messed things up. When I did this toggle here, I'm going to toggle that back on and hope that's good. I wish it would say on or off so that I would know. it doesn't. So there we go. We just have to try to remember and hope we've done the right thing. Beyond this, there's some sound stuff. Filter replace. No, I'm okay. I'm not going to change that. Breathing, you can change your breathing to be louder or less loud. Oh, you can do female only. That's funny. We could do that to John, but I'm not going to do it to him. Weather warning. Okay, so you can turn off the weather warning. I'm going to leave that on. That's part of the appeal of this, if you ask me. Okay, and this is volume for different things. I'm not going to change the volumes, but you can affect that if you want. Okay, so that's all of this. Now, we never found what we were looking for. Which is unfortunate. I think what we will do is let's go inside the vault and see if it's down below, okay? So I'm going to check that and see if it's down there. And I won't make you sit through the whole thing. We'll be back in a minute. All right. So this has been Fallout 2287 Gas Masks of the Wasteland. No, you did not miss anything. My interaction with the vault became an infinite loading screen. So I really believe this mod does not like some other mod I'm using, but I don't know what it is. I did put it, let me show you where I put it. I moved it way down low. So it's low. It's still above some of the smaller mods that want to be low. Oh, forget those. Those don't count. They're not even active. But it's above alternate start and the tactical tablet and some of these things. Now, for all I know, it could be conflicting with the tactical tablet. I don't know. I don't have enough information to go on to even begin to guess what it's conflicting with or if there's something else going on. I really just don't have a way to know. Based on that one crash and then based on the infinite load screen with the vault, that doesn't really give me a good place to look. There's really not, as much as people love to say, oh, go to the Nexus, there's really not any information there that really helps me. So, I would have to sit and try to go through my whole load order and try to figure it out. And honestly, I just don't want to. I mean, seriously, the mod is interesting. I'll tell you what might be better, though, if you have trouble with this mod, such as I'm having, because this mod, it is a big mod. It is almost 460 megabytes. It's doing more than we know. I don't know everything that it's doing and what all is involved, and that's part of our problem, too, because the idea is just that you would have gas masks and filters and that they would affect your view. Now, you're really supposed to use this. If you do use this, make sure you use it in first person. It's really not made for third person. You can see some of the glitchiness of trying to do that in third person. Let's see. Trying to look and see if there's anything special here. They do add some visual and sound effects, and that's fine. I didn't see anything wrong with most of that. It does require the HUD framework. However, none of this really makes me think that they need 460 megabytes. So I think there's more going on here than we know, and that makes it very difficult to figure out what is up. Now, I looked around Vault 111, around the entrance. I did not see a container there. Could be that I missed it. Could be there's one in that general area and I just missed it. So we'll let that ride. Okay, it's not a big deal. There is a light version, like I was saying. You might find this easier to use. It strips out a lot of the features that were memory expensive. So it makes it easier to just use this and get more immersive without having all of the functionality. Some of the overlay functionalities will not work. The iMod overlays are unaffected, so I'm not sure what that is. But nonetheless, this is a very light version. Okay, it does not have everything that the other version has. That doesn't mean it's bad. This might, if you're like me, if you're having trouble, this might be the version to go with. So I want to mention that. This seems like a good atmospheric, immersive mod that would be fun, especially if you liked Metro. Unfortunately for me, it's just not working, and I don't know what the issue is. When's the last time it was updated? Has it been updated within recent times? I didn't look, even though, or I don't remember the dates because I didn't pay close attention when I was on the website. So that's where we are. I'm going to leave it at that. You know, when something crashes on me once and I try it again and it hangs again, I'm pretty much done and I'm going to move on. That doesn't mean it's a bad mod. That means there's something that I don't know about it. And it could mean that it's just not been updated. You know, I don't know. There are bug fixes here and things that are mentioned. But notice that this does involve scripts. Mods that have scripts tend to have the most issues. I'm just putting it out there because it's a fact that when you get into scripting and you're changing the way NPCs and different things happen or occur in the game, then you're changing the activity and actions. You know, it's a form. It's a light form of programming, and you can easily create bugs and infinite loops and different things that can cause problems within the code. So, just mentioning that because that is, you know, a possibility that could be my issue. Nonetheless, the light version might solve those issues, but I'm not going to do that today. These shows for these big mods, they take a long time, and I've really spent my whole day on this one show. So I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it is. I've spent a lot of time on this one show. So I'm going to call it here because I don't want to spend even more time on it. Definitely it's good and atmospheric. Perhaps try the lighter version instead of this version. I noticed that this version is very popular, but still it does not work well for me. So, all right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Thank you very much.